Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight for senior night. I'm sure the students appreciate it. I'm sure. Sorry, I'm trying to get that out. I'm sure they appreciate it. So the first thing we want to do is acknowledge 3 seniors that are on our varsity cheerleading team. So with the parents of Janelle Pierre, come on out. With the parents of Maya Crockett, please come out with Maya. And with the parents of Riley Berto, please come out. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the parents and the cheerleaders. We really appreciate it. Also, we have 8 seniors. The first senior we're going to talk about is Omaro Crowell Jr., who's not with us tonight. He's grounded. But we wanted to honor him because he's filmed all our games and we really appreciate it. So, thank you. Okay, we have 8 seniors. Let's get it on. First senior coming out with the parents of Tavon Whitted, please come out. Up next, with the parents of Trayshawn Dunn, please come out. Up next with the parents of Asher Zindo, please come out. Up next with the parents of Dewan Tyler Folks, please come out. Thank you. Up next with the parents of Wesley Omida, please come out. And our last 2 students tonight are Yuri Abrahams and Mohammed. Please come out.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's basketball game of Londonderry High School versus Central High School. Starting with the starting lineups from Londonderry. Number 1, Mason Buckett. Number 5, Connor Williams. Number 12, Keith Cotton. Number 35, Matt Lungo. And number 50, Tyler Miles. The Londonderry is coached by Derek Puchette. And now for Central High School. Number 2, Juan Tyler Hughes. Number 4, Yori Abrams. Number 5, Wes Omida. Number 11, Asher Zengo. And number 12, Juan Whitten. Central is coached by Steve Lex.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to the Simon Gymnasium here at Central High School for tonight's matchup between the Central Little Green and the Londonderry Lancers. My name is Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television. It's great to be with you on senior night, February 20th, 2024. And we have a great matchup right here as Central in their home white are able to win the opening tip-off. And we'll see what they can do. They have 8 seniors on the team, and 5 of them starting here. And a turnover quickly kind of stalls things here within the first 15 seconds. We have Yori Abrams, Wesley Almeida, Mohammed, Asher Zegno, and Tavon Whitted out here for the Little Green. And Londonderry, who is 8-8 on the year, nice dish down low, an easy bucket right there, puts the Lancers up 2-0 early. But we have plenty of time to get things going here. That was a score by Kiet Totten. Very unique name, but I know that he is a very skillful player for the Lancers, who are looking to get a couple wins against Manchester this week. They also have Memorial on Friday night, so a lot of battles here between the Queen City and Londonderry as Central trying to get their first buckets. Nice dish, and unfortunately another turnover. That's 2 turnovers very early in this contest. And for Coach Sudi Lett, he is not going to be pleased with that. But again, plenty of time. There's just a 1 minute and 3 seconds into this contest. And a full court press being put on here and now we have a line violation here. And that's something that no coach likes right there by Connor Williams, the senior guard for the Lancers. And now Memorial, who just gave up the turnover, will take the ball from a turnover. Quick pass in. Almeida gets it over to Asher Zegno. Sorry about that. All right, a long shot by Wesley, in and out. Toilet bowl type shot right there. Just did not want to go down the drain. And Londonderry will now look to double up their lead right here. Down low and nice strong. Felt like there was a little bit of contact, but did not go the way of the Little Green. And officials Jim Walsh and Barry Hamer will be doing the refereeing for tonight's contest. And both teams looking to get a win and to help their playoff chances. Central tied with Memorial at 6-10. Would love to get themselves a win and possibly get that last spot. And we have another whistle and a timeout here by Sudi Letts, as he just did not like the way things were going here, as the cheerleaders are getting some love here for the Little Green. 3 seniors on the cheerleading squad as well, and they were at a nice moment for the 3 of them before the game with their parents being out there. So a big night here for all the Little Green seniors here. 11 seniors if you got the cheerleaders right now. And you also got to add in some Trayshawn Dunn, Donwin Tyler Foles, and I'm missing one more senior here as I'm looking at my list. And I know it's the videographer, and he is not here. Apparently he is grounded, which is a tough look there on senior night. You get in trouble with your parents, and, well, they could control what you have to do on your Tuesday night here. It's nice spread around, drive to the bucket, up and no good, rebound. It's going to be taken by Londonderry in blue, and we will get the first foul of the game, and it will go against, I believe it's going to be Yori Abrams. Londonderry brings the ball up. And you can see that Londonderry certainly would like to use their big man down low in Tyler Miles. And a shot there, and good. Thought about it, and he's going to take it. Long three is no good. Rebounded by Central, though. So they'll remain possession. And another long three, no good. Another rebound. That's something that every team would love, is some rebounding here. And able to keep it down in this area of the gymnasium. And passing it in will be Donwin Tyler Foles. Sends it down. Coming around. Slowing it down is a nice move right here. Trayshawn thought about it. Now it gets it over to Wesley. Wesley with the three, and it's good. First bucket of the game for the Little Green, and they are just down one. 3 minutes into this opening quarter, and now Tyler Miles is going to be double teamed. He's going to go in with a bull. They're going to be passed around. They had a good look there, just not able to get that pass cleanly, and sent down low, and we will get the first foul shots of the game, as driving to the hole was number 5 in Connor Williams. I want to make sure it's Connor Williams, because there's a Ryan Williams right above him as well. But the first free throws of the game, and he is good with the first one. Smooth as can be on that first shot. And that foul went on Wesley Almeida, so that's his first. But for Central, they have 2 fouls early in this contest, and coming into the game to replace Connor Williams will be Ryan Williams. And now a 6-3 lead so far in this contest. A long three here, no good, get the rebound. Central doing a great job on the offensive board so far, and Almeida will take a three, and we are tied up now. Almeida with 6 points in this contest. Don't want to get him too hot, and now a steal coming down the other way, going up with it, and Central has taken the lead. Great job right there by Asher Zegno to get that steal in the bucket. Londonderry coming down the other way. Tough shot. Rebounded by Miles. He's trying to get around. He's able to get that bucket. And we are back tied up at 8. That's a tough strength. I know that we did the Central versus Pinkerton game, and that was a great contest up until the halfway through the third, when Jackson Marshall went off, and now another three. No good. Rebound, though, again by Central. It's going to go off of his foot, but it's going to said otherwise. It's going to stay with the Little Green. And coming into the game will be number 14 in Caden Gagne. Looking around, passes that out deep, able to get it across halfway court. And the Little Green looking to take the lead here. Able to take a tough shot, lots of bounces, and now back another offensive rebound, and it's good. So the boards working perfectly for Sudilet in the little green here in this contest, and that's going to be huge if they can continue that. Now down low to Miles, up, and it's good, and we are back tied up at 10 all. Dogfight to start this opening quarter here. And we got an illegal, looked like a stepped out of bounds here, and it will be another turnover. That's the one kryptonite so far for the little green is turnovers here. There's been already 5 here in this opening quarter that I'm aware of. I don't have the official stats here, but certainly has been a tough one here. And getting across half court. Nice dish down low. It seems to be working really well for the Lancers to do that pass and layup, and now coming the other way, left-handed, just bounces out, and now Londonderry with speed coming the other way, stops, does not pop, gets it over, and now a 5-0 run right now for the Lancers, and they take a 15-10 lead, and waiting to see if there's going to be a timeout here. Oh, we got a limping player here, and that's Isaiah Diaz, and he seems to be in some pain here as we got a quick substitution with Trayshawn Dunn coming into the contest and getting it slowly making his way into the corner, looking around, nice dish with some speed, shot no good, and it's rebounded by Londonderry. They have been hot over the past few minutes here and looking to continue things. Getting around. Down low, Trayshawn doing all that he can. Up, and it's going to be a foul on Dunn. And heading to the free throw line will be Tyler Miles, the senior center here for the Londonderry Lancers, looking to increase the lead. 5-point lead, 15-10 for now. See what Miles can do from the free throw line. And it's good. Londonderry certainly has been working on their free throws as they have looked sharp through the first 3 shots from the lucky stripe here. And we'll see what we can do on the second one. 3 fouls on Central in this period. And a first miss, and it's rebounded by Trayshawn, coming the other way. Slot. And that actually, I apologize, that was not Trayshawn. That was Diaz that had that. And now coming the other way, back and forth. We got a kick ball. It's going to stay with Little Green. Good way to stop the fast break right there was getting your foot in the way, and it will work to slow things down, get everyone down here. Diaz looking around. Ball gets pushed aside. Oh, dish down low, just no good. And we are under 1 minute to go in this opening period here. Central had the lead. Now they're down 6, though. Been officially an 8-0 run here for the Londonderry Lancers. They're checking things out. Gonna roll. And a foul there. And heading to the free throw line. Took the hard hit, but Jameson Seaman, the junior guard, will get some free throws as well. Certainly has no fear. Drove hard to that bucket there and see what he can do for the. And a little too light on the free throw attempt there. Just barely skipped across the front of the rim. And coming out of the game for Londonderry is Ryan Williams. And 2 missed rebounds. And now we'll get a first foul on the Lancers. And that will go on number 1 in Mason Paquette, junior guard there, who started this contest. Down low, quick. No good. The rim just does not seem to be liking the Little Green so far in the last few minutes as they are on a scoreless drought as Tyler Miles is able to get that. And now a 9-point lead with 24 seconds to go. 11-0 run for the Lancers. Now trying to change things. And we will get a foul there. And that will go on number 2 in Jameson Seaman. Not giving him the free throw as he decided to pass it out, but that's 4 fouls, 1 more, and there will be free throws here for the Little Green. Down low, Almeida just short. Now coming the other way, 13 seconds to go, and the big man takes it up himself. He loses it, and it goes out of bounds, and referees looking at each other to try to figure things out. I saw it. Oh, it's going to be Londonderry ball, as it looked like Tyler Miles lost control of it, and still down in some pain here for the Little Green is Isaiah Diaz, the 6'2 junior. And now we have a timeout here with 7.6 seconds to go, and it's going to be a Londonderry timeout to try to get things squared away with one more attempt to get things going here. And it's an interesting time to take that time out here, but obviously you have some time to get things squared away as the officials are talking about who they give them that possession to. You got to be, thoughtful in your thinking of who gets that ball. And, well, it's going to stay with the Lancers here. And now after that 30-second timeout, we'll see what Sudi Lett has written up for a defense for the Little Green here. And looks like it'll be Mason Paquette passing the ball in. Good defense by Little Green. Finally, Paquette gets the ball, driving. He's going to take it just on the back rim, and that will do it for the... Oh, and see if that counts or not. Referee's kind of looking. It's not up on the scoreboard, so it doesn't look like it counted, as that was very close. And what a great first period, from the Simon Gymnasium. And joining me for this game, finally making his way into this gymnasium, is Mr. Rich McDonough. Rich, you've been able to watch for the last 3 minutes here, and boy, Londonderry certainly can get going hot streaks here. And certainly they've taken control with a 11-0 run here to end this first period.
Well, I tell you what, Kyle, if I don't think there are any Murphys on the team, because I got Murphy's Law getting here tonight. Nothing went right, and I've been in the school for about 20 minutes.
Well,
but I have watched a lot of the first quarter. Amazing.
The oldest public school in New Hampshire here, so you're at least able to see the halls of some famous people, such as Adam Sandler. And
exactly. I saw the computer lab, the PTA meeting, you name it.
Well, we're glad you got to the gymnasium here.
Sorry
this.
I was late, but
it's all right. We obviously Manchester Wesley Almeida had 6 points through the first quarter as he hit 2 3-pointers, and Manchester was able to take the lead 8-6 and 10-8, but it's been all Londonderry here, and for the Little Green, they will get the ball here to start the second quarter.
Well, I certainly saw the fellas were giving it up. Lots of effort, and certainly Ty Miles. I was down on the floor at the beginning of the quarter, and he is a mountain of a young man.
Yeah, certainly we saw earlier this season the Jackson Marshall experience out here, and Tyler Miles has certainly done a good job. Kind of loose with the ball there. It's certainly he's got a lot of height to him, and that ball has got a long way to bounce that it's able to get away. Nice dish down low.
Really nice.
Just no good, and it's going to stay with the Little Green, though.
What I'm seeing here, and I played 4 years of varsity, and I'm relatively diminutive at 5'10". When you line up against bigger fellas who can run the floor and even dribble, you get your hands from the waist down and you interrupt their dribble, and I see that's what the Little Green are doing. That's good coaching right there, Kyle.
Trying to get to the corner. Nice look, and it's good.
That's a beautiful, beautiful lineup and pop there by Gagne.
And now the full court press being put on And it's going to be a turnover here. Little Green able to get that ball, and they're going to slow things down with trying to get some points and get this this deficit down a little bit more.
Yeah, that's good forward, front court pressure, and force the action, get the trap, get a long pass, and then rotate over for help. Nicely coached. Good job by Sudi Lett.
Diaz will get a foul called there as he was a little bit awkward on the rebound there, just was not in position, and that is his second foul.
And here we go with that intense pressure, good athleticism there. That's the way you break the press. Get it to the center, and then open up lanes. Nice job response by the Lancers.
Into the corner, a good three look, but now driving and able to get that bucket. And you get used to saying that name a little bit more as Mason Paquette.
He's smooth and he's quick, and what a physically built athlete on his own, 6'4" guard, forward guard type of build. And he's one of their keys, as we all know.
Nice. Oh, just not able to get that ball to sink down, but it was able to get through the zone, and now up and at it.
And there's your big body occupying space in the paint down low. Ty Miles leading the team 14 points a game, but also obviously takes up a ton of space and can get most of the rebounds that he wants. Once he box out, forget it.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? You just got to hope for the best. And
can't go through him, can't go around him.
He's 1 for 2 on the free throws so far in this contest.
Kyle Heavey doing everything: production, video, editing, and statistician extraordinaire. Kyle,
trying my best here. I was lost without you here for a little bit, but I'm glad to have you here. And
my sister was ill, and family first at times, right, buddy?
Absolutely, and no ill will here. I'm glad to be here as well. And now he's made those 2, and now 3 for 4 on the evening.
Well, she's a fellow lacrosse goalie, and she's tough as nails.
And now,
ooh, no call there. I thought he was traveling.
I thought that foot kind of moved a little bit, but
yeah, he was skiing. We are, end of ski season here.
Again, Jim Walsh and Brett Hamer, or Barry Hamer.
Nice entry pass there, but great recognition to kick it out top, and way to sink that drop there by Gagné. That's 2 threes in a row for him, Kyle.
All right, so Almeida and Gagné have both hit 2 threes.
Real smooth. Nice look, and here comes Ty. Did he take the charge? That is a very brave man in Almeida there. 5'8" versus 6'5", 290. Wow.
Yeah, that was, he seems to be all right. Thankfully, there was no contact to the ground with his head or anything like that, but certainly that's a size advantage in favor of Miles.
That old expression, better crazy than brave, or vice versa, who knows?
Well, some defense being chanted here from the Londonderry parents around us. And now a 3 from Almeida, and he is front rims it. Nice rebound, and beautiful. Finally gets a bucket. The ball just does not seem to be going in very well on layups.
Yeah, well, in Gagné, with the 2 threes and that real great backside layup, never quit on it, and he's got 8 points in the last 3 minutes of play.
Ball finally gets
great
in.
Great recognition by Londonderry there. Way to break that press, keep your chin up, keep the ball moving. Well done. And
now,
Coach is hot over there, Coach Lett.
Well, he's not one that's supposed to be getting the ball on a pass. Yeah, I can understand why his frustration here. A 7-point deficit here, 25-18 in favor of the Lancers here.
Yeah, you took some of that momentum away from the Lancers. It's 4:45 and it's 25-18. You had a little mojo, but you let that wide open break the press go, and that's why coaches turn gray.
Some speed here. Diaz.
Holy smokes.
Ball comes out, and now coming up hard. Saving it. Slowing things down, try to get things squared away.
That is smart. That is smart. Good poise by Almeida.
They certainly had a couple opportunities, but now another one, and a big block by Miles, who sends that out into the stairwell.
And it did go out into the stairwell. That's pretty awesome. Miles' left arm shot up in a hurry, and sometimes the instinct, Kyle, and you're a big dude, is to get it with your near hand, and you end up drawing hip-to-hip contact or ribs, and you end up with some kind of body foul. But nice job keeping the downhill hand up. Good job by Miles.
Wesley with another three, and it's good.
Wow. What they put in their Cheerios at the timeout there?
15 of their 21 points have come off of three-pointers here, Rich. And that's a scary thought right there with Almeida leading the team with 9 points all on threes.
Well, I tell you what, Londonderry, nice coaching job. They changed the shape of their getting it up the court there, and they changed the way that the Little Green's got to defend that, and they had to retreat there. We all probably noticed that. Nice job by the Lancers.
And now passing the ball in will be Gagne, so we'll see what he can do if he can get around.
Well, they all have their back to the ball, not necessarily the best idea.
Oh, what a job right there. Diaz able to smack that in after Venator was not able to get that. And now Londonderry having some issues trying to get it across. They finally do.
And they're spreading the floor very nicely, the full court. Can't get that one to drop, but the Lancers have taken that blow. They've just got to convert on the downside end.
A three-pointer and taking the lead.
Gagne is on fire.
Oh, it's
Kyle.
going to be listed as a 2, and Londonderry has taken a timeout.
Wow.
And this gymnasium has gotten loud here as a 7-0 run right here for the Little Green.
What was the
able to
spread
tie
when
things up.
What was the spread when I grabbed the headset here, Kyle? Was it like 12 or something?
It was 9.
9.
And then, yeah, it was just it's been a heck of a run here for the past 3 minutes here. And, you know, that's one thing you got to do for Central is try to get some more wins. This is a game that they need versus an 8-8 Lancer squad, and they will be facing Spalding on Friday night, who is 5-11. So if you can get 2 more wins here, yeah, you don't like being 6-10, but 8-10 sounds way better.
I think you're almost a lock if you can drop both, Kyle. Same thing goes for Londonderry. If you can't hold serve tonight, both teams consider it a winnable game, but Londonderry's looking at Memorial Friday night. That's a monster game for them.
Certainly is, as Memorial has been on quite a streak of tough times down there at Crusader Way, and they will have their senior night as well versus Timberlane, I believe it is, as West is having their senior night as well versus Sauhegan. So it's a big night here in the city, and we're glad to be here with you on Manchester Public Television.
Yeah, I couldn't find my keys earlier. I had my senior moment.
Well,
I can't believe that just came out. My wife's going to be upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
We'll make sure that she doesn't hear that.
I love you, Julia.
And now,
all right, good step in there, but you got to make that call there.
It's not what the Little Green players wanted, as certainly wanted to run the length of the court, and now ball
3:11 and 25-25 should be a ferocious 3 minutes. Kyle Heavey.
Good defense here, put on Paquette.
Yeah, real nice by Abrams.
Spinning around, and we will get a whistle, and it looks like Yori Abrams.
Yeah, just too much.
Will be called for the foul.
You know what? He's trying to make a statement against Paquette, who's a real good guard. Physical player, very quick, and it's just 2 athletes going head-to-head. I like it.
And that's Yori's.
Uh-oh.
Look at that, the speed.
Look at this.
Oh, just not able to get that to fall.
Almeida showing some jets, man.
And now just too much, and it's going to stay with the Lancers.
Yeah, that one ricocheted off Gagne, but good effort all around. 2:52 left in the first half, and we're still at 25. Feels like 25 for too long after that.
That's a lot of 2s and 5s up there on that scoreboard right now,
Amen
Rich.
to that. I feel like we're in Vegas.
In the second period as well. So
True.
And now Abrams with some more defense.
Yeah, that's good. He's just teeing them up.
And now having to pass it across court. Looking to get something rolling here.
Boy,
defense
it's really
being put on
frenetic defense right now.
And a
nice
foul
job.
and one, and not much you can do with the big man. Ty Miles able to be patient and go up, and now a 3-point play.
Did you see he froze the feet to the floor, gave the little bitty head fake, and the big man just let the 2 potential fouls come to him and pick your fouler,
Well, it's going to go on Gagne for his first foul, and the 3-point play works perfection. But coming into the game will be Darwin Tyler Foles, and taking a seat will be Yori Abrams now.
Yeah, Abrams, good hard defense there. Gave Paquette what he needed. All right, a little shift to the zone here by the Lancers.
Into the corner, 3, and we are tied back up.
Gagne is smoking hot.
He's got 9 as well now.
All right, nice. We're going perimeter here. Try and draw that big, hard defense outside. Opens up for Paquette. Can't get that one to drop. He's getting everything but the drop, Kyle.
You know, there was a lot of arms going around there.
Look at the speed of the passing. You got to love this.
And we will get a foul. 4 fouls, though, here, Rich, with a $1:51 to go in this second period. And 1 more foul on the little green, and they will be heading to the free throw line. The Lancers will, anyway.
In my absence, did you remind everybody about the new foul rules this season?
You know, you saw how difficult it was to try to pay attention to the game on a camera and a so it might have slipped my mind.
All right, so 5 fouls per quarter, period. Once you get to 5, you shoot, and it's wiped out after each. No more getting to 7 or 10.
And
All
now
right, Paquette launches that one. 24 feet, nice. 31-28, 1:30 on the clock, Kyle.
A lot of 3-point leads here for the Lancers in the last few minutes here, but Manchester Central has been able to come back each time, and now we'll see what they can do. Driving down, gonna put it up, and just hits the backboard, was maybe looking for a foul.
Feel like we're watching Ionescu Curry. Oh, Paquette thought about that one, gets it over to Nolan, and boy, the same story, huh?
That seems to be their money spot here for the Lancers as they are now take a 6-point lead, and now with a
even minute. All right, little poise here by Central. I like it. Back rim there.
You know, the offensive rebounds was huge through the first 8 minutes, and now it's been an issue here for the little green, and now
I tell you, Paquette's got to take his foot off the gas as he gets to the tin.
And now a 3 from the corner, no good, and it's going to be
big effort there by Luongo, and he had everything, but it knocked off his knees there and ricocheted out of bounds.
Stupid knees. Always getting in the way right there.
That would be knock knees right there.
Exactly.
There we go. 34.2, 6-point deficit now for the Lancers after they got, lead for the Lancers after they get tied up by the little green.
Lancers, little green. We got a lot of L's here.
Oh yeah.
And now Central has got to make some points here. 3 from the corner.
I love Whitted at the high post.
And he gets the rebound. Going to be stolen away, coming down the other way.
And Nolan
a foul,
draws
and we'll get some free throws here. And
I tell you, that's ferocious defense by the Lancers. You know, gritty kids. You know, I've seen my son play against them in football for years, and just gritty, determined defense. And it doesn't matter which team it is. Lacrosse, football, basketball, probably chess.
yeah, they certainly have been very good in football over the past few years. As some of their players playing for UNH now.
Yeah, Mike McDonough and company at BG were on the bottom end of some the Lancers games. But great coaching, great players over there.
And we'll see what the second free throw can do for Crosby Nolan. Kind of a unique name.
Yeah, you almost want a Nolan Crosby. Well, and bing, Crosby nails one. There we go, coming down 10 seconds, down 7. Looking to at least chip into it before half. That's a big thing if they can make one in. Yeah, nice feed.
Trayshawn Dunn
Patient.
puts it back to 5, and Londonderry looking to take one more shot, a heave, and the cheerleaders are thankfully out of the way as it was nowhere close to getting
I thought
in.
Jamie Seaman had a chance there, but from our angle, but it was well wide. Good effort though.
Well, quite a second period here for both squads, but it's Londonderry who has taken a 35-30 lead here from the Simon Gymnasium. Coach Rich McDonough and Kyle Heave for Manchester Public Television. We'll take a break, get some scores and information here, and be back with the second half on Manchester Public Television. And halftime is officially over, and we are ready for the second half from the Simon Gymnasium. Kyle Heavey and Rich McDonough from Manchester Public Television. And it's the Lancers who will get the ball first with a 5-point advantage here. A well-rounded turn of events on scoring for the Lancers, as really has been a great team combination here and able to get that 3 very quickly.
Yeah, Williams, they needed that, because they want to get him in rhythm. One of those guys you needed.
Down low.
He only had 5 in the first half, but that's good. And great response there by the little green.
Yeah, Trayshawn only had 2 points he had the last buckets at the first half and in the first bucket in the second half. So that's always kind of cool to see.
Let's hope he's not over and done if you're a Central fan.
Certainly. And now another 3 and a
Wow.
good one. Ryan Williams now quickly with 11 points.
Yeah, he only had 5 in the first half, and he's exceeded his season average, which was 9 coming into the game. Great start for him.
And now Central is looking at getting a comeback with some 3s as well, and the roll goes.
Hey, Diaz with the shooter's roll there, buddy. Way to go. 41-35, 6:50 and counting in the third. Nice start both ways, right, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely, as Manchester was down as much as 9 in the first half and trying to keep things close, and now a steal here.
Beautiful trap and
Stolen back.
Didn't give up on it there was Seaman.
Another 3.
And that one hit the stanchion. Yeah, they did whistle that.
And the coach is not pleased with that. He's finally realizing, okay, all right, that's the rules. I will calm down.
I think he also didn't want him to, jack that one up immediately, try to get into some settled offense there on a frenetic exchange.
Now down low, up, and good!
Great play. Great finish. Way to go, Mr. Dunn. He had 2 in the first half. Great opener in the second.
And first foul on the Lancers, and that's a second overall for Ty Miles. So watch out if he gets in some foul trouble here. And free throw is no good. Fought over it by the blue squad, and now able to finally get it, and now coming the other way.
There we go.
Driving, and no good. Just does not. Something about this rim today, Rich, has been special.
Paquette is going. He's got to steady himself as he approaches the rack there. Nice tip there by Paquette. Can't get the turnover there. Good take to the rim there by Tyler Fools.
Second chance points here for the Little Green, and hopefully they can manage to get something here.
Nice job by Fools there. He thought of it. Luongo is a good leaper, and he kept it moving, and now he gets into position. Can't get that drop this time.
And we will get
a foul by that could be another foul by Miles, but I think he pointed at Luongo there.
Waiting to see what
We'll
the score.
see.
No, it's going to be
It
number
is.
3 on Miles.
Wow,
as
that's
he
harsh.
is just shaking his head like, it wasn't me.
And here we go to zone 2-3 right there.
It
Try
works.
to keep the boys outside.
It worked extremely well to end the first half and see if Central. Oh, they do have an answer for it. Now just a 2-point lead for the Londonderry Lancers.
And props to Sudi Lett, coach for the Little Green. They're going right at Miles, and in only a minute they've added 2 fouls to his ledger there.
And now
Nice job.
getting position down low, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah,
there.
they bounced the ball on the line there. I tell you what, Miles was camped out for a good, then some, over 3 seconds there.
I feel like he thought he got fouled there
He
on
did think
Trayshawn
so.
Dunn.
Yeah.
As it's going to work out to their advantage. And
I've seen this. They've got an interesting couple of inbound plays. Yeah, the ref brings him over to the other side. So watch the crisscross. 1, 2, nothing there. Coach Lett has them prepared. Luongo draws the foul. That should get the drop unless they say it was on the floor. Nope.
it's going to be a offensive foul,
Wow,
Rich.
he shoved away is what they're saying. Wow.
And that is a big foul right there on number, I believe it was on Matthew Luongo.
Yeah, it was Luongo going hard with his right hand, and then he just used that arm bar. And once you extend it a little bit, particularly at this level, you're going to get the call. Boy, I tell you what, Miles is still reaching. He's still reaching. He could get that fourth foul quickly, and it's now 41-41. Last time it was a tie, it was 25s, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And now at least Manchester has a chance to get things going, drive down, and we will get some free throws.
Nice job by
And
Crosby to draw that. Crosby Nolan to draw that foul.
Dunn is not pleased with that, as he said he went straight up and got run into, but referees say otherwise.
They won't draw that twice in a row, unless it's patent.
Exactly.
Let's see how he hit the last of the back end of a 1-and-1 earlier. Let's see how he does here. Smooth.
Very smooth looking right there. That's his 5th point of the game, and now we'll have a substitution.
That's a good sub. Luongo gave them some good minutes, and back in comes Paquette. As I was saying, let's watch Paquette when he gets to the when he gets down the lane. He's been erratic, whether it's too hard to the rim and then taking the gas off and is missing front end. Nice job by Crosby.
Oh, back up by 2, go to the Lancers. Little Green trying to get through. The sea of blue here is pretty strong, and when they've gone to zone.
Well, and they're trying to protect the big fella Miles in the paint.
Getting around, boxing out is Yori Abrams, and
I tell you what, it's a little sacrificial boxing out right now. 290-pound big man in the paint there, and who comes up on him is Abrams, and just backed him up. Nice job by Abrams, sacrificing your body, but that ups the intensity.
And a 3-pointer from the corner is short and rebounded by Central.
Williams was praying for that after it left his hands.
And we get a foul here.
Yeah, away from the ball there.
That's a big one here, that is the 4th foul on Londonderry, and that is the first one to go against number 21 in Crosby Nolan.
And 4:06 remaining in the quarter, so the next foul for the rest of the way will send the green. It should have been that.
It should have been, and Trayshawn was able to see that the ball was up in the air and no one was going for it.
And Coach Lett was begging for it, no dice, but they got their deuce.
And the game tied back up. A long 3 bounces, and
Paquette's rattled right now.
Smart move. The ball tried to get passed away, and not sure where he saw the blue, if it was from his bench or what happened there, but
there we go. Hey, you're Central, you're taking it. Here we go. They can take the lead for the first time in a long time. Good patient offense so far here. Yeah, and there it is. They drew that 5th foul.
And that is going to go against Crosby again, and that is his 2nd, but the team's 5th, and now look at this.
And here comes our new rule.
3:29 to go, and free throws for the rest of this period.
And good patience. Take a couple dribbles, Diaz. Good job. Settle the thing down. Nice. Coach Lett getting Abraham some wash on the sidelines as Diaz lines up the 2nd one.
And look at that.
There we go. 2-point lead for the green, Kyle.
Been a 15-8 run here for this quarter, Rich.
A little aggressive on the front court D there. Full court doesn't mean full court foul.
Yeah, when you get the lead, you sometimes get a little excited.
No, absolutely.
Trying to continue doing what you've done well, and sometimes you just guy puts on his brakes and you aren't ready for it.
Abrams looked up and saw Miles and realized he could run into a wall. Great pressure defense, forcing the long pass, forcing the misstep, and then the erratic pass.
Yeah, that was definitely could have been a good possession for Londonderry, but just weren't on the same page. And
I think you go right at Miles here. Go right at Miles. You got lots of fouls, and you're going to the line no matter what. Even if he gets a foul from the help side.
Instead, it takes a long 3, and it's going to be Miles who gets the ball and quickly getting it to Paquette. Paquette gets it over, and now a 3 is short.
Yeah. And they're just not able to square up and get the hips set. That's great defense by Central right now. Well done, Coach Lett.
Going around. There we go. I was going to say, no one in the middle of the now quick shot, and good.
They've got Miles spooked right now. He wasn't going to come out. Gave him 3 feet of room, bury it.
If you can make those jump shots, it's going to be the key for the rest of this game for Central. Until Londonderry does something. Obviously, there's still another 2 minutes and 10 seconds left of this period before the foul trouble kind of goes away in some ways. A nice spin move and no good, but
Nolan just can't get that drop. Nobody can get the drop right now for the Lancers.
move there. Oh,
Good
right
hands by
back to
Nolan.
him.
Nolan, very quick hand. I'm an old lacrosse goalie. That was impressive.
Down low and a shot here, no good. Ball's up in the air,
And
kind
there's
of double
Nolan again.
teamed. And we will get a foul, and looks like that is gonna go on Trayshawn Dunn. We'll get the official number. And actually, it's gonna not go on Dunn. It's actually gonna go, waiting for the
I
scoreboard.
couldn't see the hand say it.
11,
There
that's
we go. It's
Zegno.
Zegno, or Zegno. Excuse
Zegno,
me.
it's his second.
I got Gagne and Zegno. Getting the diphthongs. Aren't those diphthongs? Whoa, where did that word come from?
It's a wild Tuesday night here.
Hope there's some English teachers in the audience.
And
Oh, there's a blatant foul. That's got to be a tech. Yep, intentional. Absolutely
and Sudi
intentional.
is trying to plead the case.
No, you can't plead. I'm an old lawyer as well as a lacrosse goalie. No way you win that one. That
And-
was totally unnecessary by Abrams. And he knows it.
He takes a walk away. Londonderry goes and talks to their coach really quickly. And, yeah, we are going to get some free throws here.
Yeah, that's going to be a tech and possession, I believe. I didn't.
That sounds right.
Yeah, we don't have a PA, but that's life. Can't do it. Sometimes the only way to claw back when you have the mojo against you is to kind of goad your opponent, and then you got Paquette going to the line, who's a good shooter, 13 points a game, and he's no doubt about that one.
And that gets him back within one possession here.
That's tough because you had expanded to a 4-point lead with $1:30 basically on the clock, and you commit a silly foul. Long pass, mirror image of what happened in the first half there, Kyle. Long pass, and guess who runs it down is Mr. Almeida.
He gets
Boy,
to
he's
the-
quick.
He certainly is, and Londonderry is not learning from their mistakes here, which is a scary thing. And a big
That was
collision
just
there.
That was a legit pick. There was no movement, and his teammates have to call that out. You must call that out if you're a teammate. Can't let your guy run into a fellow like that. Should have been a charge, actually.
And we will get free throws as another foul will go against Crosby Nolan here. And that is quickly 3 there for Nolan.
Yeah, we could see another, but real chippy. The refs are going to have to rein this one in just a hair because we're getting physical and the kids are getting a little irritated with one another.
I mean, we are in the legit half-court midway spot in this gymnasium. And, you know, you got Londonderry fans to our left and Central fans to our right.
Yeah.
And, you know, they both are feeling the stress of needing to get this victory.
I love Whitted coming off the bench, and look how smooth he is. I noted that he had the 3 ball in a previous game that I saw, and he's so smooth.
Londonderry having some issues getting the
Boy.
ball in.
Almeida is so quick. Absolutely, he's like a welterweight boxer. He's so quick.
And now Miles brings it up into the corner.
He's
no
a point
good.
center. He's a point center,
And now is able to get that rebound and going up hard.
and he should have drawn foul there, but he didn't. Big rebound, and he can't get the shooter's roll. But this one, there's contact underneath. I think it stays here at the Lancers' end. 44 on the clock, Kyle. That's some frenetic action. What do you think?
I'm out of breath just trying to pay attention to everything that's going on here. As that was a tough spot to be in, and
I tell you, that was dangerous territory for Miles with those three fouls. Brave or crazy. We used that phrase earlier.
I believe that might have been
It did.
a goaltend, and that's why Central has the ball. His score has not changed though, so I'm very intrigued to what exactly the call was.
Yeah, and there's no foul on Miles there. It's interesting.
Now
All right,
going up
Whitted
hard.
to nice drive though. When you have that chance, you got to take it. They'll remember it next time, and then you can back off and get some space.
Another collision, and
Huge.
now a shot, and we are tied up.
Wow, nice drain by Luongo, but better pick out top there. Good job by the Lancers.
51 all, and Central will take the last shot here.
All right, Diaz lining up Luongo. Calls for some help, gets to the high point. Whoop, nice kick out there. Almeida can't get that one to connect.
And now
Paquette.
a long football-type throw, and it is no good.
There's that baseball arm of his.
No Hail Mary there, but we got a great game here.
Can't ask for better.
It's 51-51 with 8 minutes left, and this is a game that, we had 3 to choose from, and I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely.
With my good friend Rich McDonough. I'm Kyle Heavey from Manchester Public Television, and Manchester has outscored Londonderry the last 2 periods here, which is a good thing. If only they weren't down 9 through the first 8 minutes, they would have the lead here. But now going into this, the fouls have been cleared away. They're both at 0 going into this last 8 minutes. And I feel like for Londonderry, they got to be careful with Crosby Nolan, their senior guard, as well as big Tyler Miles, the other senior center here.
Yeah, he was playing so aggressively, and he's just a hard-nosed player, and he's a big dude. And but he picked up those 2 fouls quickly, and they immediately protected him with that 2-3 zone. It'll be interesting to see how they come out in the third quarter with him only with the 3 fouls. And I say only.
And we had a quiet period here from Caden Gagne, who had 15 points through the first half.
I don't think he had one in the.
I don't remember calling his name at all. It was a great job by Trayshawn Dunn in that period. And Central will get the ball to start things off with Tavon Whitted.
Yeah, quality minutes from Whitted there. I like his game. I like his smooth flow play there. And he's good in the high post because he's got those long arms. And there he is. He takes it right at the big fella. All right, good line of Diaz. He short rims that, and Miles gets that one. Let's see what he's got in store here, Kyle.
We got some pressure being put on by Central, able to get across halfway.
And when they're pressure, they're doing a great job. And there it is again. Forcing long passes, which means rotation 3-on-1 here to the rim.
Love to see it, as it definitely was patient, did not want to mess things up and lose out on any points there. And now along the long pass, driving to the rim, passing out, and Miles no good. It's going to get back to him, and the foul.
Yep.
And the basket was no good. I wouldn't know if he was going to go for the N1, but he will get 2 free throws here.
I typically show you my notes before the game. Look at the bottom in all caps for was long passes. Watch out for long passes.
And that is what we have seen here over the last little bit. And short on the first free throw.
Yeah, they're in his head, Kyle.
I mean, the fans are starting to do some chants here. Not really sure completely what they were saying, but certainly got into his head in some way or another.
Yeah, and Totten comes off, and he's one of those guys. He's kind of a glue guy, and he did his glue job right there.
Love to have those players on your team.
Absolutely.
And no good again, and it's going to be a Central ball.
Yeah, Paquette had a chance because he went around the box out at the blocks there. Got his hands on it, must have had some WD-40 going there. It's slipped right off of him. Wow, 2-point game, Central up here, Kyle.
Cross half court.
Good patience. I like the momentum shift there.
I really have appreciated Londonderry switching up their defense in certain areas.
Sure.
And right now.
And they're plenty capable of an aggressive man-to-man. And this could be number 4, and here we go.
I looked like a clean block from up here in the stands here.
I think he got both hands on the basketball.
And
it was almost like the refs were expecting him to foul. Yeah. But it had been 8 minutes. I guess you got to call another one on him.
Well, 6:48 to go, and foul number 4 as he has played this whole entire game.
Yeah, he's shaking his head. Almeida, he's had a good game. I love his defensive package. Smooth.
Able to get that up to a 3-point advantage.
Must game for both teams, really. I know, Londonderry's, in 13th place. And
no basket, a line violation on Central.
Yeah, should have clipped his toenails this morning.
Tough spot to be in, as the official was right there to see it, even though it had rolled in. And now for Londonderry.
Great aggressive defense off the inbound.
Nice pick right there.
Oh, and a
ball
crossover,
lost.
yep.
And we got an injured Lancer right here,
Great sportsmanship.
and glad to see, but
Well,
Jameson Seaman seems to be in some pain right here.
Well, he and Almeida are built so similarly, and they're so quick, and that's a lot of respect right there. Senior on junior, upperclassmen. I tell you, speaking of upperclassmen, I think Londonderry was the 14th seed in the tourney last year, something like that, and they got bounced in the first round. But now they've got, 2/3 of their team are upperclassmen, and they've got experience. But I'll tell you, props to Coach Lett for preparing the little green here tonight, and they're checking Seaman's knee.
Yeah, which is never a fun sign as he's trying to get things to see
I blew my knee out playing blew my knee in college,
And he was just trying to get around the pick and go heading towards the hoop, and unfortunately it just did not work. And
they're checking some stability.
yeah, it's not a good look, but the players all around trying to see what's going on.
I think he's
obviously
looking pretty good.
For the Londonderry fans, they are happy to see him back up on his feet and able to kind of walk off with some help of the trainer and his coach. And that's
I just love the sportsmanship there by Almeida. You have a physical game that was getting pretty testy, especially at the end of that third quarter. And
they're going to do some tests here. No blue tent here at Central High School.
That's coming.
That was one day.
Yep. Finally, they get the backcourt inbound play, and this time Paquette runs it down. But, man, Almeida is quick.
And a foul on Wesley here, and Coach Lett is absolutely upset about this call.
I'm with him.
As Wesley was backing up as quickly as he could with his arm.
Yeah, if anything, Paquette pushed off again. He's done it before. But, it's great. I thought it was really solid defense.
And you can hear the fans around us just in disbelief of that call.
Yeah, and Coach Lett's hot. He's just get your mind back in the game. It's part of life. I've coached for over 30 years. You just got to get your mind back in.
Trayshawn
nice
on
roll, nice
Miles
footwork.
and able to get the bucket, and now just a 1-point lead for the Little Green.
That's beautiful movement by a 290-pounder. Got the plant, and then the drop step and pivot. Beautiful, beautiful. Well coached.
Good job by Paquette, running out with his arms up in the air. I was scared to watch it myself.
Yeah, this zone.
Oh, in and out.
They're not getting the drop like they were for a while. 54-53.
Boy,
Lancers have a chance to take it back.
Toilet must have been clogged on that one. Is not able to get that to go down.
Where's Roto Rooter when you need it?
Oh, and up and in.
And Miles is flexing the muscle now.
And now the Londonderry takes a 1-point lead. It's going to be back and forth for this final 5.5 minutes.
He's got one foul left to go, but he's playing like he doesn't care. Trying to get his team to lead.
And
Good
it's going to be
hands.
stolen
Great
away.
hands.
That was like taking a candy from a baby. Not able to get it back up. No good. And we will have a foul here.
Yeah, and Coach Lett's hot about that one, but Nolan just, you get a beat. When you tie up, it's not a split second. You get a beat to take possession.
It was just a timeout. My apologies.
Yeah.
The foul came so quickly with
Yeah, it
a
did.
Lancer on the ground. I just kind of assumed, which is not something that us in the broadcasting field are supposed to be doing. But
yeah, it's still basketball though. You don't you get a chance to take it away when you make a good defensive play, and Nolan did exactly that. Another half a beat, and they would have sent that whistle. We would have had alternating possession right there.
Well, you have a pole in the way, but there's one foul on Londonderry compared to 3 for Central. And trying to get things squared away is Sudi Lett, who is not pleased. The referees have not been his good friend here. He certainly has not appreciated what Jim Walsh and Barry Hamer have had to say. But for Londonderry, they have been able to withstand the pressure of Central, and now to have the 1-point lead, they got to be very pleased with the way things are going.
Well, I think it might be time for a little, we saw Central go at Miles earlier, and they got to 5 fouls in a hurry, and they got to the stripe in a hurry, like halfway through that third period. We might see a little chess match here, and Londonderry do the same, because Central is playing some frenetic, aggressive defense, and that is exactly when you can drive at a guy and draw a foul. Let's see what happens, Kyle Heavey.
Good defense on the three-point line. See if they drive the shot. Just no good, and Miles will get that rebound.
It's all right. It was good look. It was good luck and his patience by Diaz there. Very poised young man.
You got to be happy with that. It was a clean look. Now defense in the corner gets it out to Paquette. Paquette to Miles.
And here comes entry pass Central.
Great movement by the big man, just not able to get down, but he'll get that rebound, loose ball rebound.
Happy birthday. That rebound came right to him. He's got a nice post-up matchup here.
Trayshawn doing everything that he can, and including getting that rebound.
Yeah, Miles just has to take a little bit of a drop and create about 3 inches of space for him. And that rotation was too quick and too much of a leading pass there by Diaz. He followed up some good poise with a little bit of a hurry right there. 4:33 and counting, Kyle.
Diaz just trying to make sure every single senior touches the ball, even though they're not, they might be sitting on the bench, but he'll get things squared away. There's still plenty of time.
Right, interesting topside spaghetti, little weave at the top, nice entry, beautiful lift. Can't get the drop there was Connor Williams, but he gets the ball back. Never giving up on it. I love it.
4 little green players not able to get that rebound. And now could be trouble here.
Here comes the pivot
spin
again.
move and in.
He's got both sides of the rim with that wide body, and he brings his own space. That's all I can say.
3-point lead for the Lancers halfway through this 4th period. Drive. Oh, it's no good.
And I will tell you, it's a great rotation over by Paquette, and he got a piece of that. But he rotated over to help, and he cut the pass off. Nice job by Paquette. But still, a good play there for the Little Green. They can make that work.
Zegno will come take a seat, and into the game it will be Mateo Williams, as well as Gagne back out there.
And they're loving the Miles Dunn matchup right now.
Let's see if we got a Tommy point here. It's going to be a foul called.
That is cerebral play by Connor Williams to shield himself and draw that foul there. Wow.
And unfortunately, that is the 4th foul and the 2nd one called on Gagne.
Yeah, and they need him to get streaky again. But that, Williams, he baited him into getting that loose ball. And that just instinctual play.
I was hoping for a Marcus Smart, Rajon Rondo type play, and unfortunately the referee did not want to see that.
And here comes Hack-a-Shack.
And fans happy with the call this time. It seems like that might have been a makeup call or something like that. I'm not sure.
Foot slipped or something. Yeah, interesting. They've let a number of potential travel calls go here. Good hands by Paquette, and then just as good heady play, and good job by Miles to hang back as an outlet pass, as a relief pass.
Diaz trying to get that strip, but not able to. Paquette takes the shot. It's going to touch nothing but the out-of-bounds line.
And Coach Pichuk is asking for a tip. I don't think it was, and he wants to go to the videotape. Nothing doing. You got.
I didn't see anything there.
I thought tape?
That he just kind of got a little bit more pressure than he was expecting to, and just didn't get a.
It was good harassing defense by Diaz, though, on a very good player in Paquette. Wow, under 3 minutes, 3-point lead for the Lancers. Should be fun, Kyle.
Now, back and forth, trying to get something going. Ball gets kind of stripped, but it ends up with Little Green. A shot from the corner. Ooh. No good. Rebound by the Lancers.
I thought Williams had that one dialed up.
He certainly thought it was dialed up too, and unfortunately he lost connection.
Great defense right there by Gagne.
Now, see what the big man can do. Gives it up.
Yep,
Paquette got to give it back to him. It's Karl Malone and John Stockton-esque right there. And good sportsmanship helping Dunn back up.
Yeah, I love it. I really do. Yeah, they're ferocious. They're giving 100%, but they're also good athletes with good sportsmanship. Good to see.
And with 2:22 remaining, that will be the 5th foul on the Little Green. So we'll have free throws the rest of the way for the Lancers.
He's got to take a breath and settle himself. He's been giving it up in front rim.
You said it right there, right as it was leaving his hands, and as he just was not able to get it.
Big guy's got to take a breath. You got 10 seconds. They'll give you a little more. Wow, listen to the thunder in here, Kyle. And he gets one.
And now a 2-point game and a timeout by Londonderry, and 2:22, a 4-point lead. And for Londonderry, they just got to get through this storm here. Fouls are on their side as Central in some trouble here. And, well,
set the stage for a great 2:22.
Yeah, Sudi Lett knows that he's got some players that can knock down the 3-ball, and they got to get one in to try to get back in this contest and make something happen here.
Well, as we discuss it, as we look at just over 2 minutes left, you're down 4, and just to reset the stage for, you know, the tournament, which is right upon us, last couple games of the season. You know, Little Green's got to win this and win out, because then you're looking at, they got to go up to Spalding, which is never a short or a comfortable trip.
No, that's that 101-125 drive is only so exciting.
And Spalding's mathematically in it, but it's going to take some serious rosary beads. But it starts by this next, 2 points at a time here. And, you can do it. You're in 16th place in a 14-team field, but you gotta find a way in these next couple minutes here, Kyle.
Almost tempted to take a quick drive over to Crusader Way and see this Memorial versus Timberlane final here.
Yeah.
With after this contest, but we'll see what Central can do as they get the ball in and letting it bounce a little bit to the free throw line.
Well, speaking of Memorial, that Londonderry Memorial game looms large.
3, and it's good! Just what I had written up myself, Rhea Rich.
Yeah, and I said Gagne's got to get streaky again, and there it is. Nice diagonal pass there, way to split it.
And Central got to be, and almost steal.
Beautiful quick passing, well done, well done.
And now back to a 3-point lead.
I think they kind of overcooked the Grits right there. You didn't need to do it, but well handled by the Lancers. They blew it a couple times in the first. Oh, bottom it, and Tyler Fusay. Great long rebound there by Zegno, excuse me. And that's a pack, and that's it for Miles. That is it for Miles right there, folks. He reached across the forearm. I'd be shocked if...
No, they're not going to give it to him.
They did not call it on him. They called it on Paquette.
I was waiting to see what the official had to say. As Coach Sudi Lett is like, you got to be kidding me.
I'm shocked. I am really shocked because it was Miles reaching across the whole forearm, and he's got a lot of reach.
Well, big free throws here from the junior.
Again, that's where you've just got to take a few beats, take a couple dribbles, feel the ball, let the sweat drip, and breathe one more time.
See what Sean can do for his second free throw.
There we go.
And able to get it. Buck 36 to go.
All those free throws for Coach Craver many moons ago. Wow. $1.50 here. Here we go, Kyle. Long pass, nice look. That's a charge.
It is. You are correct.
Tyler Folse, nice job. I mean, that's just taking one for the team, set them up in advance, and a little silly on that drive. It was unnecessary by Ryan Williams, and I think he knows it right now. He's got his chin down. Didn't need to do it. A little possession doesn't kill you right there, but no need to take that charge.
Saving some time, hoping to get something panned up. Smart move there to.
And they are really forcing the outside stuff here. Let's see what Gagne has to offer. He's out in the wing. He's looking for it. Yeah, good pump fake.
Oh!
Hey, he used him as a decoy. Nice job. 61-60.
And
1 minute.
Unneeded foul right there. But that'll put the Lancers to the free throw line, down a point. And look at the love in this gymnasium. A big high five. And for number 12 in Tavon Whitted, that is a big shot. What a great fourth quarter this has been,
If
Rich.
you're not loving this, you don't like high school sports or kids sports, but this is really a blast.
And no good.
How many should they be listening to me, Kyle? Take your time. Get in rhythm. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, they're all watching me do the boogie up here.
And the tied-up game.
He released that with some rhythm. 61-61.
And a foul called. It does not count. The fans go crazy. I didn't even show the basket going in.
No, that was a week after the foul was called.
I mean, the fans are going nuts.
But you just got to love the mojo in this gym right here, man. I tell you what, that is fun. Simon Gymnasium going bananas. Oh, I love it.
56 seconds to go.
This is a blast. My high school team was terrible, Kyle, and this is just so much fun. I love them all, don't get me wrong. It sounds like a 1,000-person crowd right now.
This gymnasium is built with echo for sure.
Be patient right here, Little Green. Nice kick out. Nice patience. Gotta love Zegno right there. And he wipes his feet. What moxie. Oh, man. Love it, kiddo.
Got to make sure his feet are planted cleanly.
Oh, yeah, good hedge there by Nolan.
Long pass into the corner.
Boom.
Oh, it's in and out.
Couldn't get the roll, couldn't get the drop. I smell a timeout.
16 seconds to go.
And Paquette, they pass it up. They don't need it, so why not? You're in rhythm, and you want the inside dump. Here it goes. Good pivot, nothing doing. We are going to go to OT without a miracle. And there's no miracle. It finds its way into the canvas of the partition. Wow, what a game, Kyle.
61 all. It was tied at the end of the third. It is tied at the end of the fourth. And we are going to some extra 8 minutes of play here from the Simon Gymnasium.
What an absolute blast. And we had it on paper as a close match. Motivated kids, lots to play for tonight, life or death in some ways, and we got it, Kyle.
It's actually going to be 4 minutes, not 8
4 minutes.
up there, so I apologize as the scoreboard had it.
We're not in the big leagues yet. We'll do a BC game next week.
There we go. That's we're running out of time here as it's been a phenomenal senior night, and for these 8 seniors, they will remember this for sure. And again, we'll give a shout out to Trayshawn Dunn, Darwin Tyler Folse, Isaiah Diaz, Wesley Olmeda, Mohammed, Asher Zegno, Tavon Whitted, and the cheerleaders, including Janelle Pierre, Riley Berto, and Mia Pockets. So congratulations to all these seniors, as we will have more time here to see who will get the win here.
Oh no, we get more really fun basketball.
Shucks, I didn't see that coming one bit here.
All right. Way to go. Both kids, both coaches, the fans are fantastic with so much on the line in a historic, school and gymnasium. I don't know how you write a better recipe.
And Central would love to be able to get into one of those final spots in the playoffs. And, well, I might have jinxed myself here, Rich, with saying I wanted to get over to Memorial to see that final. So we're going to see what's going to happen here.
Well, if ever there was a mismatch, but as we note, Abrams is a good leaper here. Not so much, that he elevates, but he's quick to whatever elevation he gets to. There it is. Making me look good there for a change.
Londonderry had won the opening tip-off, and now in overtime, Central will get the opening tip-off.
And sticking in that 2-3, it's kept you in it all night. Why not?
If it works, I suppose, Rich.
Absolutely. Don't fix what ain't broke. Nice pump fake. What a tip out there.
Abrams with the chance. No good as well. And it will be rebounded by Londonderry.
And goes both ways. Big fella got fouled from behind. No call.
Nice move. Drive. The foul is there. And just not pleased with that call.
Yeah, it was a reach, though. It was a reach. Paquette had all that speed, and my guess is he was going to get on the underside of the rim and get that one up off the kiss. Now, the Billy Rafter, he would say.
Issue that we do have with overtime is the fouls don't get wiped away.
Yeah. As you were, as my son in the Air Force says.
So there's free throws again throughout the rest of this game here for Londonderry, and Central needs Londonderry to foul them once, and they'll have free throws as well.
Yeah, and Paquette's not going to miss many. He's smooth, steady, and he's a leader.
as they take a 63-61 lead here.
Be patient if you're Central. Be patient. Wait for those lanes to open. Break the shape of that 2-3. Great pump fake from 30 feet. Been watching Steph Curry as well.
He looked good in the three-point contest
Nice
the other
entry
day.
Pass. They're baiting. They're trying to get that 5th foul. They want him out of the lineup.
Venator thought that he had gotten fouled.
Yeah, good discipline by Miles, though.
Oh, almost a steal there.
Oh, good leap right there by Totten. He's, like I said, he's a glue guy, and that'll never make the books, but it's an important play. All right, that's good defense. No, it's good defense. It's a foul for sure. It's a foul for sure by Venator, but you know, it's good defense. It kept the big fellow off the easy deuce. And he's shown that if he doesn't take a couple breaths, that he could back rim or front rim it here.
And
there we go. I'm going to Vegas.
I don't blame you at this point.
Take your time, big guy. Get in a little rhythm.
Gets his feet planted here.
Couple bounces. There you go.
Referee's looking at his toes.
Spin it. And it's front rim. Going to trickle out.
And it's going to be a Central ball, so that was a chance to go up 4 points. And
they were off the blocks anyway. 2:35, 2-point lead for the Lancers. Here we go, man.
A minute and a half through this, and only 2 points.
Boy, Londonderry's really shut off the paint. And there we go. Nice dish.
And tied back up right there.
That's what you do. You get that medium post. Draw some attention. Yeah, that was a foul. They hate it, but it was a foul. I got no skin in the game. Yep, it's tough. It's tough. Wow. 2:15, and we're knotted up again. 63-63, and this time it's Totten, the glue guy, going to the line.
Unlike Tony Rumo, I wanted to make sure that the you could hear the crowd noise to the displeasure of that call.
Did you get it? Did you get your balance and decibels? Attaboy.
That's right, Jim. Oh, it's going to be off of
that
Dunn.
Went off. Yes, it was.
He is trying to fight it as much as you want, but it's just like trying to get your parents to let you stay up later.
Another one that's not going to be in the books, but great hands by Miles. And I see your hands, Abrams.
And a timeout, or is there going to be a foul called? I'm not. If it's a foul, it's going to be free throws for Central.
It's a foul. 2:09, 63-64. It's a 1-point lead for the Lancers, and to the stripe goes Abrams.
And that is a big foul as well on Crosby Nolan, as that is his 4th.
Wow. We might be playing with the bench if we keep going.
Yeah, front rims it there.
Boy, the coach has got to tell you, take your time, get in the rhythm. He's a senior.
JV for Londonderry getting loud over here as they're still here waiting for the bus to get warmed up.
64s. We're knotted again after the NBN right there.
Bring it quickly up.
Look at the poise by Paquette. There he goes. Nice job. Oh, can't get that roll.
And Miles tries to get it to a teammate as he slips and falls.
Yep, going to the floor, and more beautiful sportsmanship. These kids are giving it everything they got, and they still exercise some class. I love it.
And look at the players. They know that there was water on the court that caused him to slip, so they're trying to get that cleaned up. And unfortunate incident there to see, as they really, they like to play fair in some ways or another.
I got to say, I prided myself on classy teams and as a coach who expected it and elevates your game, and I got it from both coaches tonight. Wow, I like it a ton. Here we go.
Good defense here by Londonderry, really causing some issues here, but driving, shot is up, and it's
floater.
And we
Good timeout.
Have a timeout here.
Good timeout. 1:36. We're knotted at 64. Will you still love me when I'm 64?
I mean, this is quite a game here as the fans have not left. The cheerleaders are still here.
Well, why wouldn't they be anywhere else?
There's nowhere else they want to be.
Yeah, they're on the clock.
Even though dinner might be cooking, you're going to have to slow that oven down a little bit.
One of the great announcements I heard earlier on the PA, and before that was the captain of the cheerleaders. All concessions are now down to $1, and there was a bull rush.
I mean, you can see them over there. There's only a few things of candy on that table over there, but they have done a great job of supporting the Little Green
all right.
and fundraising.
Looks like we're going to go all the way, all 90 feet here. Challenge that ball, and the big fella is at the midcourt line, and he will have nothing but a glove on him. Back pick there. Good job rotating over by Paquette.
Gets some movement, gets across.
Good defense there by Abrams. He's so quick. Denying Paquette, still gets there. Good hands, and it's a foul. He reached right across his wrist.
And Paquette, who has been very good from the free throw line.
Yeah, he's really reliable. I mean, he averaged 16 a game last year. I think he's got a couple dings this year, so he's down to 13, but they're spreading the ball out more.
And Yori Abrams, I believe that is his 5th, and he is done. And what a great senior night. He gets pulled away by Sudilet to discuss
Whitted
things.
comes in. I think Whitted is, great off the bench. And, yeah, Abrams is so quick, but Whitted does other things. So, chemistry equation is still similar. They tried to yell at him, and he didn't balk. Here comes Doyle, a senior. He had some minutes in there, but going to the bench. Anyway, see what Doyle does here. First job is box out. And Paquette with a rare miss. Wow. Setting the table for Central to take the lead by 1 or even 2.
All it takes is a bucket, and they will take the lead.
Really giving good pressure at the point now. Forcing them into the traps.
Time
Good
ticking
high
down.
post. There's Whitted with those long arms.
Almeida!
Boom. Beautiful arching shot. No doubt about it. He knew it when it left.
Splashes to take a 2-point lead here. Londonderry's got to get some points here quickly.
Luongo, nice back pass. Kick out. Good cross-court pass. Luongo launches it. No!
And we got a
That's
timeout
that's
here.
a great timeout. That is a great timeout by Coach. Londonderry needed that. They were a little bit disheveled. Great rebound there, and their glue player there by Doyle coming in off the bench there at a critical moment down the stretch in an utterly close game. Good job by Doyle.
And a great look from 3. Unfortunately, it did not fall in, but again, a rebound is a rebound, and able to get that and keep the possession for Central. They got to be happy to have this lead with 34 seconds to go.
What
but
a
at the same
great
time,
three-point look. They took all the pressure up at the top, top third of the court, and they were trapping, trying to force it into the wings. And then they swung it around quickly, and then the old skip pass and banged it out to the corner with about 5 feet of rim. What an Iceman drop from the tray. Beautiful.
Fans still here ready to see if we will get another 4 minutes or if we will get a winner here. And Londonderry breaks their huddle first and get things going.
Well, I got to say, they've been collapsing on Miles, and little by little people are fouling out. And if you're Londonderry, what you want to do is get them back to the basket, get that pivot foot going. If you're Central, you want to get some backside help and crash down on top of them there. But all important, inbound, watch Paquette go backwards. Either that or he's going to decoy.
Almeida ready to run backwards and make that steal if he needs to.
There he goes. Nice defense, but good inbound.
Diaz playing tough defense.
Trying to draw the foul.
Driving down, little look.
That is a foul. There we go.
And he is explaining his callers.
No, it was a legit call. It was terrific defense by Dunn. Really, really great. It's just good basketball both ways.
And that will be the third foul on Diaz, the 6'2 junior. And the referees are having a quick discussion here.
Well, Paquette, with all that experience, he knew exactly what they did. And did you see they cleared out the whole lane for him?
Wesley looking like an angel right there.
Yeah.
And just ice cold.
Well, that is very un-Paquette. And, you know, credit the crowd. The Thunder's here. And again, here comes Doyle in for that 6-man D minutes. Good chess match here by both coaches.
The timeouts have been called to
And
try to
Venator's
change
back
things
in.
up. And we are all tied at 67, and it looks like Coach Lett has called a timeout as well.
Completely wise. We're at 67s, 28 seconds. Set your board up, scratch something out, remind the kids of what you're playing for, really. And then, you know, it's 28 seconds, but that's plenty of time in hoops. Use your time.
And he's pushing Almeida to go to the scorer's desk, and I don't know if he is checking in now
I
for
believe he checked in.
Venator or if he is going to come out. We'll have to wait and see what Coach Lett has decided here.
Yeah, and Venator just checked in.
And for Londonderry, they're not sitting. They're all up on their feet together as a team to try to play some defense and get the ball back and possibly win this contest.
Either way, they were going to call a TO and sub Venator out and get Almeida in. I mean, he's got that 3 going, and you know, the kick-out's working. If you're Londonderry, you got to be mindful of that and watch your skip passes.
And we have another timeout called here, Coach.
The chess match continues. It's like Boris Spassky.
This is wild. I don't know how to talk for 4 minutes here about
You do.
what's going to be needed. I see Londonderry saying arms up, try to block any of the passing lanes.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's what's kind of being said is Donwin Tyler Fultz.
Well, and the big question mark is, you know, Ty Miles. He's got the 4 fouls. We're tied up. You know, anything can happen. But if you go into a second overtime, you're going to need your big man.
And look at Londonderry. They're going to go with a full court press as well here.
And it's almost like a castle move. Yeah, an instant foul there.
And free throws here for Diaz. And we'll see what he can do. He only had 2 points through the first half, and now it's a big spot for him to see if he can put these in and have Central take back the lead.
Yeah, you've had a break here because a couple timeouts. Get in some rhythm. Feel it. There he goes. Boom.
Nothing but the bottom of the drain.
And Doyle's upset with himself for that reach, but, you know, clock is stopped.
Ryan Williams comes in, another senior.
Yep. Got the Williams boys wearing number 4 and number 5.
And
Good
makes
job.
it bold,
Good
23
job by
seconds
Diaz.
to go.
Now watch the pivot. All right, Paquette flashes out. Nice job. Shade the pick.
Stolen. Almeida gets the ball, and he's going to get
immediately goes to line. I love it. That is a well-schooled player. You got 10 seconds, find a line or find a corner, and get away. Nice job, my man.
12.3 seconds to go, and you look at Chris is pumping up the crowd here.
I cannot tell you how valuable what Almeida just did. 1, the quickness to get to that pass and pick it off. 2, once you make that pickup on a turnover, find a line, find the corner, and remember you got 10 seconds and eat the clock and make them use a TO or make them foul you. Great job, Almeida. 12.3 on the clock, Kyle.
And now you have a chance to get some really good players who can hit the free throws, as, again, 2 free throws made will make it a 2-possession game. And boy, oh boy, what a night here from the Simon Gymnasium.
Hey, you asked for a great game with tons of playoff implications. You got it.
And Londonderry breaks their huddle first, and they will see what type of defense they can. I think Miles might be sitting for the first time as, again, foul trouble. He cannot let it go. And, yeah, he is going to be sitting, which is pretty scary.
Question is, how quickly do they send him to the line? Try to get the trap? They do. They can't do it. Oh, and that's whoa, it almost was a carry.
It was not called, and the time will run out on the Lancers in this contest. A three-pointer is no good,
Wow.
and Central is able to get the victory here tonight.
Massive win. They knock off Londonderry, and they add 4 points in their mathematical standings. We'll wait to see quality points later, but what a huge, huge game for the Little Green, Kyle.
A 71-67 final here for Central, who has been able to get some really good wins over their past 2-3 weeks here. Yeah, they've had some tough times with some other teams, but to get this win tonight, and now for Londonderry, they'll go under 500.
Yeah, and you got to think that Central, they're up against Timberlane. Anything can happen, but you got to like their chances of taking care of business tonight. Can't wait to get the report. I don't know if you got any feed there, but we'll find out. Wow,
well,
what a game.
Central has now become the biggest Memorial fans in the city here, as that is now a big contest.
They're all Crusaders right now.
They are all going to be rooting for Crusaders, and good luck to the Central boys on their game versus Spalding on Friday nights.
What a blast, folks.
It's been a heck of a night here. An extra 4 minutes of play was not what we had written up, Coach, but
Yeah.
we are glad to have been here. And
Do we get OT checks for the night?
I will talk to Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lar, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick to see what they can do back at the station here. I mean, player of the game. I mean, that's,
Pick one.
Exactly. It's
Cheerleaders.
I'm going to give it to Almeida. He got the two
I agree.
two three-pointers to keep things in the game early in this contest, and
then
that
the
steal.
huge steal.
That's you got to give it to him for
and
sure.
Maybe second next was Gagne,
I mean, Tyler Miles, great game for Londonderry as well. We'll look forward to seeing him
I hope
in the
everybody
playoffs
enjoyed
possibly.
that one, Kyle.
Yeah, it's been a great time here from the Simon Gymnasium. For Coach Rich McDonough, I'm Kyle Levy. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Good night.